my wrist! Back, I say!
Good punch, Doctor.
About time you got here, Mr. Swales.
Well, I only just discovered he escaped, sir.
Where's the other attendant?
Oh, Renfield knocked him out, sir. Oh, a nasty cut to your wrist, sir.
Yes, it's made quite a mess on the floor. What's Renfield doing?
He's licking up the blood.
The blood is the life. The blood is the life. The blood is the life.
Renfield, stop!
Come on, after him before he gets away!
This way, Dr. Seward.
Are you sure you saw him entering the Carfax grounds, Swales?
Oh, yes, sir. Spooky old place it is, too, sir. Oh, look, sir, there he is by that ruined old chapel. Blimey, he's talking to the bat that's flitting about.
I am here to do your bidding, master. I am your slave. I have worshipped you long and far off. Now you are near, and I await your commands.
Renfield, come with us.
Very well. I shall be patient, master. I shall go quietly, gentlemen. It is coming. Coming. Coming.
Lovely morning, my friend.
We're early. I wonder if Lucy and her mother will be up. Morning, Hawkins.
Oh, sir,
Hawkins,
sir.
what's the matter here?
Something terrible has happened. Come in, please. Mrs. Westenra and Miss Lucy are both dead.
What in Himmel are all the powers of the devil against us?
What has happened?
See for yourself, sir. This way. They were like this when I knocked this morning. Miss Lucy was sprawled across the bed, as you see, and Mrs. Westenra was lying by the open window.
She looks as if she died of fright.
Heart attack. What happened to the flowers I had placed here?
Mrs. Westenra removed them.
She what?
She said the room was stuffy and her daughter couldn't breathe. So she asked me to remove them and open the window, which I did.
And then?
I left Mrs. Westenra with Miss Lucy.
Very well.
You may go, Hawkins.
Yes, sir.
This poor mother, all unknowing, does such a thing as lose her own life and her daughter's body and soul.
What on earth do you mean, Professor?
My friend, I know you grieve, but you must have faith in me. There are strange and terrible days before us.
I trust you, Professor, but...
Believe me yet a little longer, dear friend. There are things you know not, but that you shall know. They are not pleasant things.
Mina Harker's journal, September 30th. Back in London with Jonathan. I don't know what to think of his diary. How could it be real? Was it because of his brain fever? At least now he's himself again. In a few more days, we will let everyone know we are back. But for now, we are enjoying being together. We are going to take a walk down Piccadilly. It's a lovely night, and the city is bustling.
Victims, Albany, mutilated in Whitechapel. Jack the Ripper strikes again. Special edition, extra.
How ghastly.
I'm afraid that seems as nothing to what I've experienced.
Jonathan, look at that woman's hat. It's so pretty.
My God!
What's wrong?
Do you see who it is? That man.
Who, the tall man in black with the mustache and beard?
Yes, it is the man himself. But he looks so much younger.
He looks so evil. Who is it?
He's gone now.
Who is it, Jonathan?
Dracula.
October. Is this a nightmare? Madness were easy to bear compared to truth like this. Van Helsing insisted we go to the graveyard and enter Lucy's tomb during the night. I always trusted his wisdom, so I went, though my soul cried out against it. This is madness, Professor.
Trust me, my friend. I want you to believe.
To believe in what?
In things you cannot. Like these candles.
What are you going to do?
Open Miss Lucy's coffin.
Professor Van Helsing, are you mad?
You shall yet be convinced.
It's empty.
Are you satisfied, my friend?
What can this mean? Has a body snatcher stolen her body? Or is she cataleptic?
This is good logic as far as it goes. Miss Lucy is dead, is it not so? Yes. Then there can be no wrong to her. But if she be undead...
Undead?
Nosferatu.
What?
There are such beings as vampires. They cannot die, but go on adding new victims and multiplying the evils of the world. Blood of the living keeps them in the undead state. All that die from the bite of the vampire, the loss of blood, become themselves undead. And so the circle goes on ever widening. Miss Lucy was the victim of the Nosferatu.
Professor,
He makes her his bride. And now she becomes undead herself.
Professor, I can't...
We must free the soul of this poor lady we have loved, my friend. This undead must be made to rest as true dead.
But, Professor...
We must have more proof for you. Come outside. It is nearly dawn. She must return.
I wonder when...
Look, there upon the hill.
It's Lucy. What does she carry?
It is a child.
My God.
Stay, my friend. We must wait. You must see. When her soul rests, damage to the child will pass.
Look, she's putting the child down.
Yes. Now, see.
What has she done?
Now we go. Come.
Lucy! Lucy, there is blood running out of your mouth. Over your...
It is not her blood. It is the child's.
What?
Come to me, Arthur. Leave the old man and come to me.
Lucy, you're so changed.
My arms are
Not like...
hungry for you. Come, and we can rest together.
Do you like my little crucifix, Miss Lucy? Let me show it to you. It will be cool against your forehead, yes?
It burned her skin. No, look, come back, Lucy.
Calm yourself, my friend. I am sorry that this is the way you must learn. I would be gentle if I could. I know it is hard to accept. She's in the tomb now, and there she will remain. The sun comes up very soon. We must leave the child where a constable will find it. Then we must return at sunrise. Now to business. Relight the candles.
Will she be in the coffin?
She could be nowhere else. Now that the sun is up, the undead shun the daylight like all evil things. The night is their time.
Oh, Professor, she looks so at peace. Lovely.
It is a mockery of purity. Give me my bag.
What must be done?
This wooden stake must be driven to her heart. Then her head must be cut off and the mouth filled with garlic.
Is there no other way?
None.
I must do it.
You are a brave young man. You must not falter once you have begun. Take the stake and place the point over her heart. Now take the hammer. Strike in God's name.
It is done.
Now you see Lucy look as she did in her life. That look of unequaled sweetness and purity. Her soul is at rest. Can you forgive me, my friend?
Forgive you? May God bless you, Professor. She is at peace.
Now leave, my friend. I will do the rest. You need not watch. Wait outside. She is now God's true dead.
October 5th. Jonathan and I are visiting now at Dr. Seward's sanatorium. We have banded together to destroy this monster. I have learned the ghastly truth of Lucy's death and what followed. The professor says Jonathan's diary is true. I have typed and arranged everyone's papers and diaries. The story they tell is incredible. This thing is not human, not even beast. Tonight, we set up our plan of action.
We have all read the papers and diaries. We can see the common thread they weave.
A spider's web.
We know this demon's name is Count Dracula. He is cunning. This vampire is as strong as 20 men. He can, with his hypnotic powers, cloud men's minds. He can, within his range, direct the elements, the storm and fog. He can command the rat, the owl, and the wolf. Also, he can change into a bat or a wolf. He has his weaknesses, though. He casts no reflection in a mirror. Things wholly repel him, as does garlic. We know how he can be destroyed with the wooden stake, the knife, and garlic. His power ceases, as does that of all evil things, at the coming of day. He must sleep in his native earth. Hence the 50 earth boxes, or more accurately, coffins, we have learned, were transported on the ill-fated ship Demeter. We must trace each of these boxes.
Yes.
And sterilize them against his use with pieces of the sacred vapor. And with God's help, capture and kill this monster in one of these coffins.
We must.
Dracula will not die with the passing of time. He can flourish as long as he feeds on the blood of the living and can indeed grow younger from his diet. If we fail to destroy him, it is not mere life or death. We become as him.
God forbid.
Foul things of the night.
Never.
Preying on the bodies and souls of those we love best.
October 6th. Today we have begun to trace the coffin layers of Dracula. Jonathan has gone to find the solicitor to whom the horrid cargo was consigned. Dr. Seward and Van Helsing have gone to sterilize the layers at Carfax. Soon this monster will be no more.
Strange that Dracula's hiding place would be the very next house to mine.
Everything he has done with careful thought and precision. These coffins are now sterilized, but only 29 left out of 50. We must hope that Jonathan is able to trace and sterilize the others to the solicitor Billington. If not, God only knows.
Here we are, Mr. Harker. The invoice.
Thank you, Mr. Billington.
50 cases of common earth delivered to Carfax to be used for experimental purposes. 21 consigned to Mr. Joseph Smollett for transference to the following location.
I slept soundly last night. The sleep has not refreshed me. I feel terribly weak and spiritless. My dreams are full of this business. I hope we can resolve this.
Where were the 21 boxes taken, Mr. Smollett?
To number 347 Piccadilly, a house purchased by Count de Ville. But 12 more were removed by Sam Bloxham, my workman.
Where to?
I don't know.